Hello everybody, my name is Ryan Delaney. I am a strength and conditioning coach and a neurotyping specialist. So today I'm going to talk to you about stress during Ramadan. Just as an introduction, people have different levels of neurotransmitters in their body. So there are excitatory neurotransmitters. These are dopamine, glutamate, and adrenaline. So everybody will have one very dominant excitatory neurotransmitter. In contrast to that, there are inhibitory or calming neurotransmitters. These are known as serotonin and GABA. So what you want is for a perfect balance between these excitatory and inhibitory or calming neurotransmitters. This is what you want for a healthy functioning body. Now, the number one thing that can throw off this balance is cortisol. Now, cortisol is your stress hormone. So basically, cortisol has many effects on the body. One of the main things that it does is it slows down your metabolism. Now, we all know that during Ramadan we are fasting, and fasting already increases your stress levels. So with our metabolism slowed down, this comes in the form of stopping the conversion of your T4 to T3 thyroid hormone. So T3 is your active thyroid hormone, which controls your metabolism. So if this conversion stops, as I said, your metabolism slows down. Okay, so one thing that counteracts the effects of cortisol levels is healthy serotonin levels. So one way that we can do this is to make sure that we're taking in the right amount of glycogen and amino acids. Now, during Ramadan, it's hard to try and make sure that we're taking in frequent meals. And glycogen and amino acids comes in the forms of healthy carbohydrates and proteins. So what's important is to make sure that when it is time to have your meal, you are taking in a healthy source of glycogen. This would consist of something like rice or low GI bread, and a healthy source of protein. This would consist of red meat or turkey or chicken. So now, all of these things combined with stress, okay, these can lower your dopamine and serotonin levels. Now, there are ways to increase your dopamine and serotonin, even though it is already lowered during Ramadan. And some ways to do this is to increase supplementation. Now, the best way to increase your serotonin is through a supplement called tryptophan. Now, tryptophan in a supplement form is very hard to come by. And the next best way to try and get in this supplement is, as I said, through healthy sources of protein or amino acids. The next supplement I would recommend taking is 5-HTP or GABA. So 5-HTP and GABA promote very healthy levels of serotonin and dopamine. These are very important because if your serotonin or dopamine levels are low, what this can do is increase your anxiety, it increases irritability, and the two most important things that it does is it affects good quality sleep and it affects your digestion. Obviously, during Ramadan, your sleep patterns have changed slightly and your eating patterns have changed. So it's very important to make sure that your digestion is optimal and your sleep patterns are optimal. So if we can take in these supplements, as I said, 5-HTP and GABA, then we will have healthy functioning serotonin and dopamine levels. So in conclusion, this is my recommendation for how to manage stress during Ramadan. Thank you so much for watching. I wish you a Ramadan Kareem. Bye-bye.